Good morning, guys. Welcome to math class. Generate equivalent fractions is our topic for today. This is the last topic of this review. We're gonna do some worksheets like this. In this first worksheet, you have to name the fraction that represent the model. The first one, you got a model and you have 4 options: 1/2, 3/4, 1/4, 1/3.
1/3. It's 1/3.
1/3. You think it's 1/3? Okay.
Yes, the last
one, this one.
Yes.
Means I think that is 1/4.
Okay, Santiago think it's 1/4. What do the rest of the students think?
1/4.
I think it's 1/4.
Okay, 1/4, 1/4.
Oh no. It's 1/4, miss. It's
Okay.
1/4.
Remember that the fraction has 2 parts. Let's say 2 parts. Fraction have numerator and denominator. Okay, numerator and denominator. The numerator is the number of parts in color. The number of color parts. This case, this one is the numerator. This yellow part is the numerator, okay? And the denominator is the number of parts the whole is divided into. This circle is divided into 4 parts. That's the numerator of this fraction. So this fraction numerator is 4. How many of these 4 pieces are in red color? How many? 1.
1.
So the correct answer for this one is
1/2.
1/4. 1/2, no. I am in the first exercise. I'm still in the first exercise. So again, Adriana, is it my impression? No. Cameras on, please, Adriana and Kristen. Again, fraction has 2 parts, numerator and denominator. The numerator, the denominator is the number of parts the whole is divided into. The first model is divided into 4 pieces. Okay, 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's my denominator. The number of parts in color, which is this one, is the numerator. 1 part is in red. So that's what you have to write, 1/4. So this is the fraction that represents this first model. Second one, you got 2/3, 2/4, 1/4, and 1/2.
1/2.
The rest of the students?
1/2.
Okay, I have another observations about the way you pronounce the word. In this word, the letter L is a silent letter. L is a silent letter. Half, like all the words. Another word that has L, silent L, like talk, like walk, like would, should. Though all of these has L, silent L. Have, talk, walk, should, would, could, okay, has silent letter, silent L. So this one is, yes, 1/2. 1/2 is the fractions that represent that model. The number 3. I want another student.
2, 3.
2, 3. Okay, that's another observation. The way you read the denominator, you need to use ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are first, second. Well, in this case, we use half, not second. We don't say 1 second. It is correct, but it's not common. It's common to use half, 1/2, 3/2, 2/2, etc. So for the number 3, we use third, fourth, fifth, not 5, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and so on. So in this case, the answer is, what is the answer? 3/4, 1/2, 2/3, or 1/3? 2/3.
1/3. 1/3.
But okay, 1/3 represent this part, the part without color. This one represent the colored part, the color area. This is the exercise. We need to say or identify the fraction that name the color area. That's what we are working with. Okay, so in this case, 1/3 could be, if the exercise says what fraction does that on color area shows, on color, without color, okay? But in this case, it's color. The next one, what is the fraction? 2/4, 3/4, 1/3, 1/4.
3/4.
1/4.
3/4 and 3/4. 3/4. Okay. So, color. Remember that we are working with color area. In color here, we have 3 pieces. So our numerator needs to be a number 3. And this whole is divided into 4 pieces. This whole is divided into 4
No,
pieces.
mire, hay un círculo ahí y uno de ellos está en rojo, en el color, entonces hay que buscar el número que está arriba. Es el micrófono.
Okay. So the answer is 3/4. 3 pieces in color. The whole is divided into 4 pieces. Okay. Now the last one in this worksheet. Look at the figure. It is divided into how many pieces?
2/3.
2/3. Because the whole is divided into 3 parts. The number 3 is the denominator here. So you got 2 options. But how many are in color? 2. 2. So our answer is 2/3. Exactly. Questions so far? So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay, questions.
Yes,
Questions?
I have a question, Miss Ivana.
Okay, tell me, Ivana.
This topic for me is so easy, but the question I have is that if I am correct, the first number in the first line of the answer is los espacios in color. Yeah.
Yes. In this case, Yes, the ones without color. Well, in
Is
the
now
fraction,
line.
for example, here, what fractions represent the on-color area, the area without color? This one. 3, 1, 2, 3 without color, and the whole has 4 pieces, 3/4. I don't know if that one is your question. In the exam, I am going to ask for color areas, exercises like this in your exam. But remember, okay, basically I began with this worksheet because I need you remember to identify fractions and identify fractions, okay? That's what I use this model. Now, I got another one here. Equivalent, write in the numerators and denominators of the equivalent fractions. The first one is done for you. 1/4, it's equal or equivalent to 2/8. Exactly the same area is colored in these two. See? It's exactly the same area color in these two circles. 1/4, 2/8. Now, the next one. What is that? Let's begin by this. Let's begin by writing the number of parts that are in color. How many parts are in color here? 3. So that's our numerator. Now, how many parts the whole is divided into? ¿En cuántas partes está dividido ese círculo, ese todo? 6. A very common mistake is that the student says, okay, 3 parts are in color. Okay. Y después dice 3 partes en color y sobran 3. Entonces en el denominator escriben 3. That's a mistake. Porque usted tiene que contarlas todas, las que tiene color y las que no tiene color. Ese es el denominator.
So that means that the denominator, I forgot how to say it.
Denominator.
We need, in that part, we need to count all. We need to count all.
Exactly. That in
No
the denominator.
No matter if it is color, we need to count all. For example, let's say I have a 7 circle and 3 parts are color. And I need to count that 7. That
Exactly.
is 7.
7
Because
pieces.
if I put that only 3, I'm gonna have a mistake.
Okay. Exactly. Now, second fraction. 1/2. Exactly. 1 in color and the whole is divided into 2 pieces. So 1/2. Gabriel, let's see if you understood the topic. Help me out with this exercise number 3 and then Jose Enrique. Gabriel. Microphone, Gabriel. What is the first fraction? First fraction, Gabriel. What is it, Gabriel? Give me a number. 2. You said 2. And the denominator, because remember a fraction has numerator and denominator. What is the denominator? Yes, Gabriel? One. This is your fraction. Okay. Well, no, it's not. It's not correct. First of all, you have to name the parts in color. How many parts are in color, Gabriel? In the first drawing, the first three, and you say me 2, and then you say me 1. You didn't tell me 3. So you have no 3? 3, the color part is my numerator. 3. 3. And the denominator is the number of parts the whole is divided into. How many parts does that circle have?
1.
Just 1. But 1, when a circle has 1 part, is something like this. 1 is not divided into any pieces. That's 1. But that circle is divided. If you says 1, it's because you are not taking into consideration the color part. Y usted las tiene que tomar en consideración. Cuando yo le pido el denominador, usted me tiene que dar el número de partes. El círculo está dividido. No importa si tienen color o no. Todas las partes. Todas las partes. Aquí hay una parte. No está dividido en nada. If I draw a line in half, this circle has 2 pieces. This one has 4 pieces. No importa si tiene color o no. This one has 6 and this one has 8. Coloreo 7 y me sobra una. Sí, pero tiene 8 pieces. So how many parts are in this one? Gabriel, how many parts are in this one? 2 pieces. In this one. How many?
4.
How many?
4.
4. It's difficult to understand, Gabriel. It has 4 pieces, so the fraction that represents this one is 3/4. Now, this one, Gabriel. Yes, Gabriel? The color part begins with the color part. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the denominator?
8.
8, exactly. So in this case, remember that we are working with equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are fractions that represent the same amount. 3/4 is equal to 6/8. 3/6 is equal to 1/2, and 1/4 is equal to 2/8. Okay, because they represent the same. Jose Enrique. Next exercise is for you. Tell me, what is the first fraction? Quickly, Jose Enrique. Jose Enrique, your microphone. Quickly, please. Jose Enrique. First fraction. Quickly, Jose Enrique, we have no time.
One.
What is the first fraction?
The first
Yes, this one.
2.
This one. You have to start by naming the numerator. What is the numerator of the first one? This one.
The 2.
2. And the denominator?
1.
1. What is the mistake, Daniel? Because you were moving your head. What is the mistake? Your fractions is incorrect.
No, the number 1 is in the 2, in the 2, and the 1.
The number 1 is the numerator. The number 1 represent the color part, this here in the numerator, Jose Enrique. And the number 2 is the 2 pieces the whole is divided into. So if you read it, you say 1 color, 1 piece out of 2 is in color. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 are in color. It's like a score, como una nota. You say, oh, I got 9 out of 10. Usted se ganó 9 puntos de 10. So aquí hay una parte coloreada de 2. So the color part needs to be up in the numerator. Okay? Diego, what is the second fraction here? What is the second fraction? Yeah, here, this one. What is it?
2.
2. Okay, numerator, denominator. Denominator.
4.
4, exactly. Fraction 2/4. 2/4 and 1/2 are equal. Thank you. Suag. Next one. Here.
1.
1. Denominator.
2.
So 1/2. Sebastian, this one. Fraction, Sebastian. This fraction, do you know? You need to open your microphone. Open your microphone, please. Do you know, Sebastian? Open your microphone, we have no time. What is a fraction? Six here. You have to give me the numerator first. 6 there? 3, okay. This one? 4. 4. Like that. Okay, you got mistake. First of all, in color, there are 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the numerator is 4. And the denominator is all the pieces. There are 4 in color. So I continue counting 5, 6, 7, and 8. That denominator is 8. So it's very, I'm worried because many of you has no idea about this topic. And this is our last review. You have the exam on Monday. Yes, let's do this one. This one?
Please.
Two.
Can I answer 1?
2,
6.
2, 6. Yes, this
Can I
one.
answer 1?
This one is for Alan because Alan is playing, and the last one is for Maria Jose. So start counting. Okay.
1/3.
1/3, exactly. 2 6 is equal to 1/3. These two are equivalent fractions. Alan, this one is for you.
4.
Okay, 4, numerator and denominator.
6.
6, exactly. This one?
2.
2,
3.
3. 2/3, excellent. Maria Jose?
3, 8.
This one?
Okay, let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Okay, there you have it. Now, remember also that to find these fractions, you can multiply. I am going to focus on that before I finish this, before I finish the class. In multiplications, for example, if I want to find an equivalent fractions of 1/2, I multiply by a number. So I will multiply by 2. 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 2. 2 times 2.
4.
This is an equivalent fraction for 1/2. 1/2 and 2/4. But the other exercise says 3 6. Okay, find an equivalent fraction for 3 6. So again, I multiply, and you can multiply by the number you want. Okay, let's multiply by 3. 3 times 3.
9.
9. And 6 times 3.
6 times 3.
18. So 9, 18, and 3 6 are equivalent fractions. That's another way to find equivalent fractions. Okay, so please, you need to really study and review math. Really, you really need it. Okay, so see you after recess, guys. Bye-bye.